Hey, beautiful people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Sensible Decor. If you're new to my channel and you don't know how you got here, but you found yourself here watching the video, I say welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, if you're a subscriber to my channel, before I say welcome, I have to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've hit my first milestone. Over 1,000 of you have hit that subscribe button. And so I say thank you, thank you, thank you. There's more to come. But I also say welcome back, welcome back. So tonight I'm just going to bring you along as I'm in here just crafting and drinking coffee. And I'm going to be creating a functional shelf. It's just a functional shelf that can work for any room. I can see this in my bathroom. I can see this in my kitchen holding some spices. So just a functional shelf and some Dollar Tree items. So very easy to make, budget friendly, economical. And all you need is, we're going to be using, this is not a large shelf now. You can make this larger, longer if you want to. I'm going to give you the concept just for a nice functional shelf. But you're just going to need 3 of these mirrors. They're 4.5 by 4.5. I think I got them from Dollar Plus store when it was Dollar Tree. Also 3 of these wooden baskets. You're gonna need 1 of these signs, and I got this from Dollar Plus store. I got it in the fall, but they usually have these out for every season. But it's just a wood plank. It's a sign that usually hangs. Take everything off of it, the hardware, the staples, the jute cord, and we're just gonna use the back of this. You're also gonna need some Tite Bond or some wood glue. I wouldn't recommend a glue gun for this, just because the glue can get a little bulky and make it difficult for your pieces to fit flush. So some wood glue and a little bit of patience. We're gonna need maybe a tumbling block or 2 for spacing, just a little bit of bling, or if you want to bling out, then a whole bunch of bling, some scissors. I'm gonna give everything 2 coats, well, not everything, but my board and my 3 baskets. I'm gonna give those 2 coats with this Rust-Oleum 2X Ultra Matte in black. Use whatever color you want to use. This video is for inspiration and creativity, so you can make it your own. Do whatever it is that you want to do. We're just gonna do some building blocks. We're just gonna give you some building blocks, and then you can just take it and go wherever you want to go with it. So I'm going to grab me some coffee. I am going to get everything painted with 2 coats of spray paint. I am going to let it dry. I'm gonna put you on pause, but I'm gonna come back and it's like I never went anywhere. So sit tight and then we'll get right into it. All right, beautiful people. So I am back. All of my pieces have been painted. 2 coats of Rust-Oleum. They've dried. I have went and gave them my mirrors a little clean with a coffee filter. Be sure when you, be sure to check your mirrors and make sure if they have this black felt on the back, that you just go ahead and take care of that. You can take that off with a Sharpie, with the X-Acto knife or something like that. But make sure that you take that off. I went ahead and I pre-cut my bling that I'm gonna use. I kind of laid everything out and measured or eyeballed just how much bling I was gonna want and where. And so I went ahead and pre-cut that so that I can just move right along in the process. And so what I'm gonna do is I am going to go ahead and put the bling wrap on to my basket. I'm going to be using Tite Bond to adhere my pieces, my baskets to the board. And I'm going to be using Liquid Fusion. So I'm just gonna use that to put my bling wrap on. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And this dries clear, so you don't have to worry about it showing up. And you don't need a whole lot of it. So I have decided that I'm gonna go with the strip of 4, and that's gonna fit right in there pretty nicely. And again, your piece, you decide what color bling you would want. If you want bling, if you want to use something else. And I'm gonna do a strip across the top. Alright, we're gonna do another strip at the bottom. And I'm gonna do all pieces the same. But just like that. And it dries, like I said, it dries pretty quick. Not as instant as hot glue. But it gives you a tight bond. And then afterwards, you can go back and trim up anything that's hanging over or anything that you don't like. But that's that for the front. Just clean look. I'm gonna do the top. Same on the other side. And I just took one and played around with it, decided how I wanted it, how much bling I wanted it. And then I cut enough bling to fit 3 pieces. But that's that. And the first piece is done. I'm gonna move on to the second piece, and we're gonna do the same to all 3 pieces. And next we can move right into adhering the bling to adhering the basket to our board. Again, I'm gonna be using some tight bond. And be careful because your bling is still probably a little wet, still somewhat movable. So just be mindful of that. You don't want it to get all wavy. And you just want a moderate amount. To make sure that it adheres properly. Okay. And so now what we're gonna do is just line this up with all sides, the bottom and both sides, and that is it. But I'm gonna go ahead and put my mirror in so that will help me to space out the next basket. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and place this down. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the bling that I know is gonna go on either side of the mirror, kind of as a judgment to help me with my placement. And I think that looks good. We can move on with our second basket. Okay. And again, I'm just lining it up with both sides, giving it a good firm press. And if you have something heavy that you can lay on, maybe some books or something, some added weight, that wouldn't hurt. I am gonna go ahead and start adding my bling. But you can do it however you wanna do yours. If you wanna get everything set, get your mirrors and your baskets in place, and then go back and add your bling. I'm just adding some bling that gives my pieces some time to set so that I'm not moving them when I go to add the next piece. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the second mirror on. Try not to get so much glue on my hands. And I'm gonna drop that down and press it firmly against the basket below it. And so I'm gonna go ahead and Add my bling. Okay. All right, and we're moving right along. So the next basket, and we're almost done. How quick is this? This is a very quick, inexpensive DIY. Most items you can get from the Dollar Tree. I didn't see the square mirrors there recently, but they do have round ones, and so that those may work as well. But what would you do? What colors would you do? I like the black. How do you feel about the black and the gold? I know a lot of people are into the farmhouse and into, you know, the more rustic. I'm still, I like the modern, kind of classic type look. But you could very well do this in a farmhouse. You could very well change up the colors. You could brighten it up. I could see this in white with red glitter. I could see this in black with red glitter. I could just see this in so many different colors depending upon where you're gonna put it and how you're gonna use it. It's so functional. You know, you can put it by the door and have a spot for your keys and catch-alls and that sort of thing. So I think that this is a very nice way to jazz up any room with any decor. But you tell me, what would you do different? What colors would you use? How would you make it your own? And what space of the house would you put it in? Drop it in the comments. Would you use this in the kitchen? Would you use it in the bathroom? I'm still on the fence because I like it in the kitchen. I like it in the bathroom. I don't really need it in the kitchen, but I like it in the kitchen and I need it in the bathroom. So I don't know. I made two. I think I'm gonna have to go back and make another two and just solve that mystery. So I hope that you can still see. But we're just adding on the final touches of bling. And then this just needs to sit and dry. I would let this piece dry at least for 8 hours. I mean, if you're not in a rush or anything like that, give it 24 hours so that the mirrors and everything are definitely adhered to and bonded. But it does dry pretty quick. But with the mirrors on there, I will be extra careful and just make sure that it's totally dry before you know, try to use the piece. So, but that's just my opinion. And I definitely would not use hot glue, people. Please, beautiful people, do not use hot glue. So, all three baskets, and I don't want to push from there. All three baskets have been adhered to the board. The only thing that we have to do now is to place something on the top. But I think I'm going to place that across the top. And go in with a string of 6, which is what I've used here. Maybe up there. And to show you how you can use it for the bathroom. But I think it would be beautiful in the living room too, especially if, you know, if these are your colors or if you did it in your colors. And you can also just put it in the living room and put some little succulents in each one. Use it like a planner. Oh, I think the possibilities are just endless. I really do. So tell me what you guys think. Drop it in the comments. How would you use it? What room do you think it will work in best? And if you like this, please don't forget to hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button. And that is pretty much it. I wish I could stand it up to show it to you, but it's still wet. But I hope everything is in frame because it was kind of hard to work on this piece. But there we go. So that is pretty much it. Just gonna let everything dry and then I'll be back. Hey, beautiful people. So our shelf is done. I think that it came out great. I think that it's nice and chic and stylish for under $10. You can't beat it. It actually holds a lot. I put a few things in it just to show you what you can do, how many, how big the shelves are. But I could put more in there, but this is it. So let me know in the comments how you would do yours. What colors would you use? Where would you put yours? And then be sure to, if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and let me know. And if you're not a subscriber, feel free to hit that subscription button and then hit the notification button so when I do drop a video, you'll be notified. So I hope you like this. I hope you try to create this. It was fun, easy to make. It's budget friendly, economical, and you can do it. So till we meet again, people, peace.